I'm here with Gordy Gritters, who's got a new in-person training class you're going to want to hear about. Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. I'm here with Gordy Gritters. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We are coming off of a great week of filming together. We put together some content around building a highly accurate AR-15. In fact, this AR right here.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun, and the results speak for themselves. I had some ammo that was shooting over an inch, and we got that down to .340 inches at 100 yards. Great results, and if you're interested in accurizing your AR, there's another option as well. You've got in-person classes, don't you?
Yeah, I've been doing that for years in my shop, and the information is on my website, is extremeaccuracyinstitute.com. And the class I've added is the AR-15 accurizing class. This is actually a class I was doing back in the 90s, late 90s, at the summer gunsmithing, NRA summer gunsmithing classes. As much interest as there has been in ARs and the increase in all that in recent years, I decided to bring that class back and add it to what I was teaching already. I do precision rifle building classes, mainly chambering and bedding and everything associated with building precision rifles. But this AR class is a really good class, real intensive. It's we don't get into in that class I don't get into rebarreling classes. Basically like we did in this video, the accurizing of an existing AR, and they respond very, very well. In my classes, I got week-long classes and precision rifle building classes. Those are group classes where several people come, and we spend a week. The first 2 days is blueprinting actions. The next 2 days is chambering barrels. The final 2 days is all the rest of it, the bedding barrels as well as or bedding the action into a stock, and lapping bolt lugs, bedding scopes in the rings, hand lapping barrels, all the other associated stuff with building the rifle goes into the last 2 days of that. At the end of the week, we've basically built a complete custom rifle, as well as done a lot of the same work applies to accurizing factory rifles. I also do in-person one-on-one training. I'll travel to other guys' shops. Some industry businesses have me come out to theirs and teach multiple people in their shops at a time, or sometimes individually. But mostly people come to my shop, and that's a hands-on class. So you can do as much hands-on as you want. A lot of people have very little or almost no experience running a lathe. We'll go through getting them up to speed real quickly on the basics of operation of that, and then they can build their own rifle in a class or whatever they want to learn. I've had guys come from bluing, how to blue a rifle. I'll do a class on bluing. Whatever. We can do all that in the private training. And that's hands-on stuff, and that the time frame will vary on that depending on what they want to do and how much time it's going to take to do that. But I've been doing this for so many years. Started in '87, so 34 years, almost 35 years now, and time to pass all this on as much as I can to people and help them out as much as they can. I enjoy doing that.
And when I took your week-long class, I had already been chambering rifles, and in fact, we had already been corresponding. But there's really no substitute for seeing how Gordy does it, hands-on. You can get right up and close and personal. You can take pictures and video, and then you're probably going to come back with a bunch of questions. You might even want to take the class again. I know a lot of guys take it.
A lot of people take the main class first, the week-long class, and then come back, go home, practice. You got to go home and practice and gain competence and gain a little bit of experience, all that kind of stuff. And everybody learns differently. But then if you need to, come back and then spend some intensive time hands-on, one-on-one, and you really get you up to speed quickly instead of years and years and years of trial and error getting up to speed like it happens so often with people. So really shorten your learning curve time. And it's been so helpful to so many people. So
and what we're working on now is a supplement to that. We've both had DVDs in the past. We're taking things into the current time frame with pay-to-stream content. G4 Productions, you got Gordy Gritters and you got Gavin Gear. We put our heads together, and we're having a lot of fun. We started with the AR accurizing course, which you'll be able to take online. Stay tuned for that. I'll have more updates here on the channel. Now, how about your schedule this upcoming year? When are the best times for people to take your classes, whether it be the AR accurizing class or the chambering class?
The chambering and the precision rifle building classes I do more often. Primarily, one of the reasons for moving out of the upper Midwest down to Florida is to get out of snow country. I do the majority of my classes, over the winter and spring. I do them year round. But now, I've got a class at the end of October. Got a class the first week, I believe, of December. And then if it was like last year, I'll do one every month. January, February, March, April, May, whatever. Pretty much through the winter months and spring months, I'll do a class every month, sometimes every other month. And then, of course, Florida's hurricane. So I don't do those main classes from, well, I did this last year, the beginning of June is my last class, and the next one is in October. So the main hurricane season, I don't do the big classes. I do private classes all the time, year round. So I've done multiple private classes all summer and into the fall now. I'm still doing them. And
so you escaped the snow just to go into hurricane
territory. Get out of blizzard and go down to hurricanes. So different kind of
nice.
thing. So,
well, if you want to know more, if you want to get on the schedule, go to extremeaccuracyinstitute.com. Gordy's email address is on there. He'll correspond with you. He'll get you all set up.
Give me a call. I'm always available by phone, email, whatever. So.
Well, thank you, Gordy. This has been a wonderful week. We've had a great time. We've got some great results. And again, if you want to know more about this stuff, extremeaccuracyinstitute.com. That concludes this video. That means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, make your voice heard. If you have something to say, please drop a comment. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications because you're not going to want to miss the awesome content that is coming up. And finally, flex your reloading pride. You could look great in one of these t-shirts. We've got multiple designs at the Ultimate Reloader store. I'll see you later because I'm off to go shooting.